Hi folks, and welcome back to the Grumpy Gamer channel. That's it, you guessed it, this is that channel where you get to see this old git talk about modern games. So, for today's in-car comments, oh my God, I'm literally losing the will to live right now. As you folks know, I've got both PlayStation and Xbox. I play my PlayStation mainly because it's got VR and it's got the games I want to play. Plain and simple as that. I very rarely play my Xbox. Anyway, I'm in groups for both Xbox and PlayStation. Now, all you guys are probably aware this game called Pal World came out recently, which to me, I've looked at loads of gameplay and it's just a massive no for me. I am not interested in smashing an inflatable sheep round the head with a baton. I'm just not interested in it. It's just a massive no for me. Okay, so I just made a joke in an Xbox group, and I said, hands up who likes Pal World. Now take that hand and slap yourself very hard across the face with it, with a load of laughing emojis. Now, a load of people thought that was funny. Great, yeah. They saw the funny side of it. A lot of people said, yeah, I can't understand the hype around this game. But then, of course, we got the sad little Muppets that were getting all lemon and melting like snowflakes over my joke. Started getting lots of hate coming back, insults coming back. And honestly, that doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I'm an old git, and trust me, my feelings are bulletproof, reinforced with Kevlar, and could take a bunker buster bomb before my feelings would get hurt. So it's the comments coming back, no problem. They just made me chuckle at the end of the day. So this I put up yesterday, about 6 p.m. yesterday. Obviously, the admins approve it. And I've been chatting to other people in the thread, you know, laughing about it. You know, one asked me what I'm actually playing then if I'm not playing Pal World. I told them I'm playing Resi 4 Remake VR, blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm playing at the minute. And they're like, oh, great, yeah, I need to get myself a VR. So loads of the conversations were great in the thread. So there was no abuse going back the other way from me. There was nothing I said that was abusive. Yeah, I was getting plenty of abuse thrown at me, like I say, which I don't mind. Then, this morning, about 10, 15 minutes ago, I get this pop-up. Now, as you can see, they've now taken my post down and banned me from the group for 24 hours. And I can't even find a way to speak to admins to find out what's going on. But it says it goes against their community standards. What are you talking about? It's a joke. Is that the way society is going, folks? That people can't even take a joke anymore. A simple joke. It wasn't offensive. It wasn't racist. It wasn't homophobic, transphobic, fatphobic, nothing phobic. It was just a joke about a game. So I cannot wait until tomorrow because I can't even comment on any posts in this group, nothing. And if you want to know what it is, it's the Xbox Gaming Community page. Go and check them out. So tomorrow, as soon as I've become unbanned, I shall be going on there and speaking to the admins and then just leaving the group anyway. If I can't even have a joke in a group about a game, I can't believe how sad that is. I really can't believe how sad that is. But one thing it does prove to me, it proves to me that so much of social media, that it's just an echo chamber for people. So they literally can't handle now anybody else having a different opinion or making jokes that they don't like. Oh, that hurts their feelings. Literally. So people can't handle it now when people have different opinions to them. That's the world we're getting to, especially in gaming. Oh, what? He doesn't agree with me? Right, get rid of him. That's the road we're going down. It's just, honestly, ludicrous. So yeah, I shall be speaking to the moderators tomorrow to find out exactly why they took it down, because the post was doing really well. It had like 50 odd people laughing emojis on there, had people liking it. You know, there was more people, I'd say, liking it than disliking it, that's for sure. So I don't understand. I truly don't understand why they took this down. If someone had got really offensive with me and say I got really offensive back with them, yeah, no problem. I think the worst I said to someone when someone said, well, you look 70. Do they have retirement home? Do they have video games in retirement homes? And I said, oh, there. Maybe it's way past your bedtime, little one. That was the worst comment I threw back. That's it. So again, nothing offensive, but that was it. Deleted. I'm banned for 24 hours. It said any badges that I've earned, they'll be removed. I mean, honestly, it's laughable. Laughable. So there you go. Anyway, let's get on to the main story of the day, which is last night we had the state of play. Now, I've spoken about it before. The other day, I said I'll keep my expectations in check. I won't get too excited for it because I'll probably end up getting let down. But I'm glad to say, yeah, I actually thought it was a pretty good state of play, to be honest. I want to talk about some of the games, not all of them, but I want to talk about some of them and the ones that especially interest me the most. And the first one that really interests me is, believe it or not, Metro Awakening VR. Now, I said the other day that I've played the Metro games, but I never finished them. I've got a little bit bored. The last one I think I played the most was Redux. That looked absolutely lovely on the PS5, looks fantastic. But I never finished them, got a bit bored. However, this looks a different kettle of fish. This actually looks, at the moment, like it might be a good VR game. So let's see what other information comes out about it over the coming months. It's coming this year. Hasn't got a release date yet, but we know it's coming 2024. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on this one because it does look like it's got the chance of being a good VR game. So that was the first one that got me excited. And then the next VR game that they showed was, what was it called? Legendary Tales, another VR game. This sort of gave me Swordsman VR vibes, not only by the way it plays, but also by the sort of menus where you upgrade things. Look very much like the menus in Swordsman VR. And I love Swordsman VR. It's still a great game. I still play it now. So I'm really looking forward to seeing more of this game before it comes out. I'm pretty sure that's coming out this year as well. So that hopefully is another good game. Those were the only two VR games that were shown. Unfortunately, I was hoping for maybe a couple more would have been nice. Stellar Blade, not my sort of game. I've never really liked Japanese style games, but I'm sure this is going to be a massive hit. And I'm sure it's going to be a massive hit for teenage boys. I'm sure they're going to love playing Stella, especially the way she's dressed. But I'm sure they're going to really enjoy it. And I'm sure it's going to be a great game. Yeah, next one. Foam Stars. This to me looks as bad as Pal World. To me, it's just I don't even want to go anywhere near it. Apparently it's going to be coming to PlayStation Extra and Premium this month. I think it's coming out on the 6th or 8th of Feb, so not long now. But I don't think I'll even bother downloading it to try it. It's just not my sort of thing. A lot of people might like it. Great, that's great. But just not for me. One of the games that is definitely for me is Silent Hill 2. Unfortunately, there's no release date yet, so we don't know when it's going to be coming out. But it does look good. It looks a lot more action-packed. It reminded me very much, actually, of Resi 4 Remake. Even your main character, as you're playing him with a view over the shoulder, it did look very much, to me, reminded me of Leon out of Resi. So it wasn't a bad thing, I suppose. But yeah, this definitely looks good. I enjoyed the Silent Hill games when they first came out, so I'm definitely down for this one. Now, if you haven't watched the showcase, you're probably not aware that a small game, like a teaser game of Silent Hill, is now free to download, and it's called Silent Hill, A Short Message. So I didn't get to download it and play it last night. I was far too tired after the showcase and just went to bed because I'm old. I get tired quick. So I've downloaded it this morning and I'll be giving that a go when I get back, and I'll let you know how I get on with it tomorrow, give you my thoughts on it. But yeah, that's free. Download it and give it a try, folks. What else? We've got Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, that looks pretty interesting. I played the first one. Again, I never completed it, but just looking at the style of this game and everything, it does look really nice. Graphic looks graphics look really nice. It did seem to be running in 30 FPS. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure it will, but hopefully it'll have a performance mode, because I like to play my games in 60 FPS. So that's a good one. I'm going to be keeping my eye on that one. Judas, that looks good. Don't know much about it, but again, that looks like it's going to be a good game. We just got to wait and see what more info comes out about it. Dave the Diver, definitely no. It's a massive no. Apparently this was quite a big hit, but now it's got Godzilla in it. So yeah, that won't be one I'll be looking at. And Helldivers 2 looks a good game, but again, it's not for me. I won't bother picking this one up. I don't think it's that expensive. I think it's about 35 quid. But no, I won't be picking it up. I've got too much VR gaming to do. But the last game I want to talk about, now this is one flat screen game that I am unbelievably excited for when it comes out. And that game is Death Stranding 2. Now, I loved Death Stranding. You guys may know already. I platinumed that game. I played it through twice, platinumed it on the second playthrough, and I absolutely loved it. It is, I have to say, my most favorite flat screen game of all time. I absolutely love the story, the universe, everything about it. Now, I know it's a divisive game. There's a lot of people that don't like it. They just call it a walking simulator. But for me, it's fantastic. I never played a game quite like it. You know, just so different and off the wall. I loved it. So watching the trailer for Death Stranding 2 last night got me very, very excited. I cannot wait to play this game. It looks just as bonkers as the first. I'll probably have to play this one through a couple of times to make sure I can understand the story. But I know I'll play it through a couple of times because I know I'll platinum this game without a shadow of a doubt. There's only one massive downside for me about this game, and that is it's not coming out this year. Gutted about that. I was so hoping that it would say, even if it's late this year, I was so hoping it's going to come out this year, but sadly it's not coming out until next year. It just says 2025, so we got a long time to wait yet before I finally get to dive back into that universe. But I'm so excited, honestly. It can't come soon enough. So this next year is going to drag by while I'm waiting for DS2. So that's it. Those are the games I wanted to talk about. I think might have been a couple of others, but those are the ones I wanted to talk about today. What did you think of the showcase, folks? Did you like it? Are there games in there that you're really excited for, or did you not think the showcase was very good? I've already seen on the Xbox side, I've seen lots of people in the Xbox community saying that the Sony State of Play was trash, it was rubbish, they've got no games. Yeah, okay, all right, there you go again. Anyway, let me know down in the comments, folks, what you thought. And do me a favor, give the video a like for me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And the biggest favor you can do is share my video, send it out to your friends who might be interested in seeing more of my nonsense content, because it really helps me grow my channel, because it's only tiny at the minute and I'd like it to grow and get more and more people on board. So that's it for today, folks. And until next time, I shall see you guys on the other side. Adios.